Hey guys, this is Mike Tarallo with Qlik. In this video, we're going to spend a few minutes just creating a very simple app. Inside the personal workspace, underneath My Work, we can click the New App button. The New App dialog gives you two options. One option is to create the app from scratch using the web browser as we are in now. The other allows you to upload an existing app, perhaps an app that you created with Qlik Sense Desktop, or even exported from Qlik Sense Enterprise Server. In this case here, we're going to create a new app, call it Sales Analysis, and then click Create App. Now this next window that opens is basically allowing you to add data to the app. For this example, I'm just going to show you a very simple way to drag and drop and attach data to the app. And that will actually upload the Excel file and attach it to the app. Now there are a few benefits of attaching data files to an app. It really depends on what your goal is, as well as what edition of Qlik Sense you're using. So for example, if you're using Qlik Sense Cloud, you might want to do some co-development or prototyping, and you can attach a data file, create your app and visualizations, and then if you export the app, that app will come along with the attached data file that then can be imported into Qlik Sense Enterprise or into another user's Qlik Sense Cloud account. And that way they have the source data, and if they make any modifications, they can reload the app. The other benefit is if you're using Qlik Sense Enterprise and you are a content developer and you're using a governed set of data sources, let's say there's some data that you want to add to your app and it's not within the Qlik Sense data sources. If you have the appropriate security rights, you can actually attach local data from your desktop and mingle it with the governed data source. So it makes it easy for people to access their own data from their desktop in Qlik Sense Enterprise if they don't have a file path that's set up to some file server location. So a number of benefits to attaching files. At this point, I'm not going to spend any time on this in this video. We'll show that in another video. But let's say we're confident in this data. It has my dimensions, it has my measures, I don't need to cleanse anything. So we're just going to click Load Data. And then we're going to click Edit the Sheet. And now in this interface is where we create our visualizations. We can expand the Charts panel and select from a variety of different chart objects. In this case here, I'm just going to choose a bar chart. And then we can add a dimension, which is the who, what, where, and when. In this case here, I'm just going to choose country. And then we're going to add a measure. And I'm going to look for sales. And then we're going to choose the aggregate of sum. And there is my first visualization. Okay, and it also answers the question, which is my top performing country with respect to sales, in this case, Germany. Okay, so that's all we're going to do in this particular video. Gives you an idea of how to get started very quickly with adding data to the app. Now, one thing I am going to mention here, there isn't any save buttons because it's automatically updated and saved in real time. So any action you do, it's automatically saved. However, you could always perform an undo or a redo to go back to where you were. Okay, so let me show you how that data file was attached. So what I'm going to go to is the Data Manager. And then within the Data Manager, I'm going to click on the Tables button, which gives me a table view. And then I'm going to click Add Data. If I go to the Attach File section, you can see the Getting Started file that has been attached to this app. You will also notice additional files. These are QVD files. These are basically additional files that are being used for the geographical coordinates. So for example, my data file had ISO codes or country names or city names, and we will automatically generate polygon data for polygon maps, and we'll also generate the latitude and longitude for point maps to be used with the mapping service that is provided with Qlik Sense. I'll speak more about that a little bit later in another video as well. Okay, so at this point we're done. Created a very simple app, attached some data. In the next video, I'm going to spend some more time on different methods of adding data to your app. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on the next video.